Hello, hello, 0 degrees Gemini, my Gemini collective. This is KJ, ready to read for the Gemini. Oh. Ten of Swords, 10 of Swords, integrating. Then we got the Tower. We've got Strength, Temperance, 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, it's no longer a procrastination. Things don't always need to make sense. Things do not always need to make sense. People are always trying to make sense of everything, you know? Things don't always need to make sense. People are waking up. You let go of sugarcoating with the Tower. What's real and what's false. This is not an organized religion life for me. It's been a process to remove myself from the Christian church, you know? That community. It's just not for everyone forever. And we should appreciate that. Empathetic people don't always do well in churches. Not long term. I mean, they promote the suffering. And I don't know that that's always right. So you look at endurance, how important endurance is. You don't need to push any agenda. No agendas need to be pushed. I mean, you know, you just allow. Like, you know, people are in weird places, you know? Like, you know, they play multiple sides. No telling where people's hearts are, you know? With temperance, we care about the self-care. People need to reset. Release your burdens. Release your burdens. Yeah, releasing your burdens is self-care. You know, letting go of what can be disruptive. You know, like things are headed to an interesting place, you know. Sickness, health. I mean, what do you choose? What do you choose? Sometimes we look at outside advice, but what do you know on the inside? What do you know on the inside? Do you know that you need to be healthier? Nurture your resources. Nothing is free. Your health is not free. Survival of the fittest, you know? Play keeps you healthy. Vitamin D keeps you healthy. Seriousness, oh my gosh. Now we got the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. You let go of the victimhood. I mean, you know, we learn a whole skill set dealing with people, you know? So this is liberation right here. Got a skydiver. They are liberated. That is liberation. Don't be a victim, be liberated, you know? How can you free yourself from situations that have a weird vibe, weird, you know? We let go of fear. We should let go of fear and embrace the mystery. Embrace the mystery. Embrace the mystery. Oh. People have interesting things. Here we have manifest. They've got interesting things going on in their life. Patience, manifest patience. Relax. Okay. Creativity. Okay. Divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. We create as we're going about our business. As we're going about our business. All worries and anxieties are leaving my mind, making space for calmness and peace. Feeling at peace boosts your overall contentment. A relaxed and calm outlook can help you navigate life's often turbulent waters more smoothly. Okay. It takes time for miracles to happen. and I am okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. Yeah, people are finding their way. They're finding what is going to work. I have everything I need. The angels remind you that by fulfilling your subconscious, the angels remind you that by filling your subconscious with thoughts and images of what you really want, and by speaking positively about these things, you will bring them into your real life and manifest your yes. Okay? You speak positively about positive futures and positive beginnings, positive experiences where, you know, you're just using your discernment, your spiritual gifts, you're relying on your self-care to get you through, because we have to self-regulate and self-soothe and self-soothing, self-regulating, self-containment. That endurance is something special in itself. So, yeah, we look at what we're nurturing and we're intrigued by the mystery. We're not worried. We're not in fear. We're just intrigued. And we're willing to be intrigued and open ourselves up to the possibilities that can lie within inside of ourselves, which are indication that believing in healing is what helps create that experience. We want to create and manifest. The more you believe in your abilities and let your creative impulses out, the better artist you become. You start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new wonderful ideas into your mind. You're going to allow new wonderful ideas into your mind. You know, that sense of wonder, that sense of self-belief gets you that manifestation. So things are headed to a new place. I mean, people are waking up. People are spiritually coming awake, you know. We want to attract the right situations. You know, we want better. We want to integrate what we learned from the past. Perhaps, you know, we feel like people worked as a group in some ways to manifest situations, even if they didn't get along. Like, people who are at odds can create a situation, you know. So yeah, you've just got weird stuff in the cosmos. You know, you endure your own stuff. We let go of what we can't control. We take care of ourselves. We got to nurture ourselves. Believe in positive things, not victimhood. You know, we need to be empowered. We need to be empowered. Empowerment is the answer, not giving away all your power. So, I mean, ultimately, empathy is not a bad thing. We just have to have empathy with boundaries. And as we have empathy with boundaries, you know, we're aware of how anxiety fades away. All worries and anxieties are leaving my mind, making space for calmness and peace. You know, you take a break from the old, relax, relax, have patience. You don't have to create the next thing right away. You can take a break. You can take a break. Everything's a process. So, ultimately, we have to allow the process. Allow things to unfold. Allow the wake up. You don't have to push any agenda. Just be, just experience, just do. Take care of yourself. Promote that. Promote the idea that we can only do as much as we can. And that's it. We can't overdo it. We just gotta take it as we can. And that's it. That's it for the Gemini Collective. Happy new moon. New moon in Cancer. Happy Aquarius season. Thanks for watching.